All right, everybody, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready to dive in.
Today, we're tackling something I think we all struggle with from time to time.
Yeah, I think so.
Apologies. We've got this great excerpt titled, The Power of Apology, How to Say Sorry and Truly Mean It. And
It's a good one.
I think it's going to give us a lot to talk about today.
Definitely, yeah.
And we all want to know how to make those apologies really count,
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
and how to handle them when they're coming at us.
Yeah, it can be tough on both sides.
So let's jump right in.
Okay, so apologies.
Yeah,
They can be really powerful.
they can.
And when you think about it, a good apology can completely change things.
It really can.
It can take all that hurt and resentment and turn it into understanding.
Yeah, like you can actually see a shift.
Exactly. It's like emotional alchemy.
Ooh, I like that.
Right, like turning lead into gold.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Cute.
Why is it so hard to give a good apology? Like, I've definitely been on both sides of some pretty awkward apologies.
Oh yeah, we've all been there.
And sometimes I'm just like, did that even count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it all comes down to vulnerability.
Hmm.
To really apologize sincerely, you have to put your ego aside
Yeah.
and admit that you caused harm.
That's tough.
It is. It takes a lot of courage.
It does.
But here's the thing. A genuine apology, it's not just about smoothing things over.
Okay.
It actually has a huge impact on the person receiving it.
So it's more than just good manners then.
Way more. There's a whole psychological effect happening there.
Okay, tell me everything.
Okay, so think about a time when someone gave you a truly heartfelt apology.
Okay.
Did it make you feel less stressed?
For sure.
Like seen and valued?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, studies actually show that this kind of validation boosts your self-worth
Wow.
and even lowers your cortisol levels, which is the stress hormone.
No way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's how powerful it can be.
I am reevaluating some past apology fails right now.
Aha, we all have them.
So how do we craft an apology that really hits the mark?
Yeah, like how do we avoid just going through the motions?
Like,
It's about
yes.
going beyond a simple, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You need to show that you understand the impact of your actions.
I see.
So for example, imagine you accidentally spill coffee on a colleague's important report.
Oh, no.
Right. Instead of just saying, oops, sorry,
Yeah.
try saying something like, I take full responsibility for spilling coffee on your report. I know how much work you put into it, and I feel terrible about the added stress this causes you.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's way better.
Right. You're acknowledging the specific impact.
Not just the action itself.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a game changer.
It is.
All right, so let's flip the script.
Okay.
What about when someone's apologizing to us?
Ooh, good one.
I don't know about you, but sometimes I freeze up.
Me too.
Like, I don't know how to respond.
Yeah, it can be really tough.
What do I do?
Well, first of all, it's totally natural to feel a mix of emotions.
Okay.
I mean, even if the apology is sincere, it can bring up past hurts.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The key is to allow yourself to feel those emotions without judgment.
Don't bottle it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And don't feel like you have to rush to forgive or dismiss your feelings.
So how do we know if an apology is genuine?
Good question.
And if it is, do we have to accept it right away?
Another great question. It really comes down to a few things. Does the apology feel heartfelt and specific?
Okay.
Do their actions match their words?
Hmm.
And most importantly, are you ready to accept it?
Yeah.
Don't feel pressured to say it's okay before you've truly processed things.
Because healing takes time.
Exactly.
Okay, so what about those situations where a direct apology just isn't possible?
Ooh, yeah.
Like maybe the person isn't around anymore. Or
Right.
they're just not capable of offering a sincere apology.
That's a tough one.
How do you even begin to heal from that?
That's where it gets really tricky, but you can still find peace.
Okay.
Even without a direct apology, you can reclaim your power.
Ow.
Journaling can be incredibly helpful. It gives you a safe space to process all those complex emotions without judgment.
That makes sense.
And don't underestimate the power of talking to someone you trust.
Oh, yeah.
A therapist, a friend, a mentor that can offer support and new perspectives.
And sometimes that's all you need.
Exactly. And remember, sometimes the most important apology is the one you give yourself
Oh, wow.
for holding on to pain or blame.
That's powerful.
It is.
Wow, this has been eye-opening.
It has.
We've learned how sincere apologies can truly be a catalyst for healing and growth.
And not just for the giver, but for the receiver, too.
Absolutely, and that even in the absence of an apology.
We have the power to choose forgiveness and find peace.
So here's something to chew on for all of you.
Okay.
Think back to a time when you owed someone an apology.
Mm,
What made it difficult?
yeah.
And what would a truly meaningful apology have looked like in that situation?
It's a great question to reflect on.
It is. It's a journey,
Mm.
and there's always room for growth and understanding. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive, everybody.
See you next time.